Yes, Manchester City 3, West Ham United nada. And where do we start with this one? You know what? Why am I asking that question? There's only one place we should start with this one, and it's give the man the credit and praise. Whatever superlatives you want to use for this guy, use them. Erling Braut Haaland has torn this league apart. He's absolutely torn the English Premier League to shreds. Season number 1, he's come in and said, fuck all you lot, I'm tearing this room apart. This is my gaff now. Harry Kane, see you later. Mohamed Salah, see you later. Alan Shearer, now, see you later. Erling Haaland has now broken the record for most goals in any First Division football season. Even over a 42-game campaign, Alan Shearer and Andy Cole couldn't hold more than Erling Haaland because he has now broken it. The previous record being 34, Haaland is now on 35 and 51 for the season. 51 for a 22-year-old in his first season with a new team in a new league. Absolutely outrageous. This guy is worthy if we go on to win the treble, and you know I don't like talking about trebles, but this guy is worthy and deserves wholeheartedly the Ballon d'Or, the Haaland d'Or, the Haaland d'Or. Give it to him should we win even 2 of the 3, if you ask me, because this guy at club level from August to June will have done crazy things. Absolutely absurd what he's done. A multitude of goals, different varieties, his head, both feet, volleys, chips, tap-ins, you name it. This guy is absolutely insane, and he always crops up when you need him the most as well. You know, we're 1-0 up tonight. Nathan Ake returned from injury. Big up Nathan Ake, man. I thought he was half decent, a little bit rusty on the defensive side of things. You know, he'll sharpen up over time. I think it's good he got the minutes with Real Madrid next week. Great header, perfect ball from Riyad Mahrez off the free kick, and Nathan Ake sticks at home. Exactly what we needed because things were looking slow. I think it's fair to say things were looking a little bit slow. I thought Mahrez, I know he got the assist for the free kick. He was offering nothing. I'm going to call a spade, people. I like Riyad Mahrez. He didn't offer much against Fulham. He didn't offer much tonight. I thought I think he has the tendency to ghost through games sometimes. He doesn't actively look to get involved and look to get stuck in. And he was anonymous. I think he was anonymous for large parts of the game. But with that said, I'm not sure there's many other players in the squad could have delivered that cross for Nathan Ake's goal. So we're 1-0 up. We need one more. Things are looking shaky. And I'll give it credit to West Ham. They did come forward at times. They made me a little bit nervous. You know, when they brought on Danny Ings, I was like, this reeks of an equaliser for West Ham. But no, you know what? It never came. And Erling Haaland, like I said, he got the second, and that kind of sealed it for me. I was in cruise mode at that point. I trusted the team at this point because the defence seemed to solidify after that. I thought everybody started to play with more energy. We looked more energetic when we went 2-0 up. And then Phil Foden comes on, a man who's been, I wouldn't say out of favour, but he's definitely not been recalled back to the starting 11 very quickly because Jack Grealish has been doing a really good job. You know, I said Mahrez doesn't actively look to get involved in the game. Grealish really does. Grealish really looks to, you know, he'll drop deep, he'll go in, he'll go out. He wants to get touches on the ball. He wants to make things happen. Even if it doesn't always work for him, he's still trying things. He's there. He's trying to make things happen. I can't say that for Mahrez. But listen, Foden comes on and he gets his goal, and he's playing midfield. Something that I have, and I'm sure plenty of you have, wanted to see for a long time was Phil Foden in the middle of the park, even if it was for 10-15 minutes. I hope this is something we can expect more of in the future. On the same day that we are told Jude Bellingham to Real Madrid is all but done, Pep Guardiola goes and says, listen, maybe we don't need Jude Bellingham. We've got Philip Walter Foden. Volley outside the box, took a deflection. Nevertheless, it will go down as his goal because it was on target and, you know, the deflection wasn't so severe, blah, blah, blah. Phil Foden gets his goal, much needed. I'm buzzing for him because he's going to have a huge say over the title race or the Champions League and FA Cup and all that kind of thing. He's going to be huge for us in the whole thing. Interesting stat, star boy, Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka, who I rate really highly. I think he's a fantastic player. He's had arguably it is his best season in an Arsenal shirt this season. And he's got 14 goals. Yeah, 14 goals. Very good. Very good stat for Bukayo Saka. Phil Foden, who's had arguably his worst season for Manchester City, in and out of the team, inconsistencies, a couple of injuries here and there, and he's on 14 goals too. Tough conversations. Am I saying Foden's better than Saka? You guys let me know down below in the comments. But listen, this game for me had banana skin potentially written all over it. We looked tired against Fulham. We started off a bit tired against West Ham tonight. You know, few changes here and there. Ake back from injury. Ederson rested. Ortega came in. Very good job. Stefan Ortega, I like you. Very good job. 1 or 2 big saves tonight that if he didn't make, you know, the flow of the game could have been very, very different. So I liked his calmness and his composure. I think he only hit 1 ball out of play, but you know what? That's allowed. But I'm happy overall with him. But like I said, listen, this game was huge. Chelsea, big win. Arsenal, big win over Chelsea last night to give them that confidence back. You know, they hadn't won in 4 games, Arsenal. So they needed to get that win over Chelsea, and they got it. Put them back top of the table to get their spot back, which they had for something like 248 nights, whatever it was, and they were crying over the fact that we only had it for 14. They got it back. We had to beat West Ham. And we did beat West Ham. Now, if we beat Leeds at 2 o'clock this Saturday, that could genuinely be, or last night could genuinely have been the last night that Arsenal hold top spot in the Premier League for the season, which is absolutely mad that we've clawed it back and, you know, we've showed the consistency. We're 19 games unbeaten now, and the attack's looking really good. No Kevin De Bruyne tonight. I think it was noticeable. I'll give Alvarez credit because he played quite well. I liked the way, I said this on Sunday as well, I like the way he shoots. I like the way he backs himself from range, and once he hit it on target, you can't really complain about that because he's making an effort, he's making the keeper work. But you know, if Kevin De Bruyne was there, maybe he would have scored more. I saw Haaland made a good few runs, Grealish made a few runs, Mahrez not so much. But listen, we are back on top of the league. We are back on top of the league, and we can fully cement it with a win over Leeds this weekend. So absolutely huge game. Sam Allardyce back in the Premier League, Leeds job. How will he set up? We don't know, but it's a huge game. I'm so buzzing with tonight's performance. It wasn't the best, but it's all about results over performance. I'm happy if we don't play well, but still get the 3 points. We didn't play particularly well, but still scored 3 goals. That is a sign of champions. So listen, put on a good shift against Leeds, cement that number 1 spot, you know what I'm saying? Cement it. Move into the Bernabeu. Bigger test, man. Levels to this game. West Ham, Leeds, Bernabeu, you know? Tough shit coming up. But listen, like I said, what more can I say? It's the Erling Haaland show tonight. It really is. Breaking that record, you know. Records that should not be broken within your first season. When you arrive to a new league, a new club, you should not be breaking this magnitude of records this soon, you know. Dixie Dean, who set the record for most goals in, what was it, a whole season or something like that, of 63, I think it is. That was set back in 1928. Erling Haaland's now in 51, and I think we have a maximum of 8 more games after this. So could he do it? I think he's due another hat-trick, I'm not sure. But it's the Erling Haaland show tonight, man. It really is. I hope it's in the title. I hope it's in the thumbnail. I don't know what Jordan's doing with that. I hope it is, though, because it's a special night for him, and he deserves it because he's been an absolute animal since he's arrived. My man Calvin Phillips got a few minutes. Shout out him. Rodri, 3 minutes rest. Overall, can't complain, man. I really can't complain. I'm very happy. Please let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments on tonight's performance. I feel good now going into the Leeds game. I feel good knowing De Bruyne got his rest, and he'll hopefully be ready for the Bernabeu next week. All round, happy out, man. 3 stars, 5 stars, 3-0, 5 stars. Leave a like as well in the video if you would. It massively helps the channel. I think we're getting close to 75k, about 500 subs off 75k. So subscribe if you're new as well, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when we do upload. And I'll see you tomorrow with some brand new content. See you in a bit.